everybody, Deb here with the Carnivore Caveman Keto Couple. Welcome back to the channel. So we just came out here for an hour to visit our horses. They're wintering in a little town called Hayden. It's a little warmer than our ski town of Steamboat. And we're feeding them some carrots and apples. Speaking of feeding, I wanted to talk a little bit about cheating today. So with Christmas behind us, New Year's coming up, there's been a lot of talk of people that are on carnivore and keto that cheat a lot, in my opinion. And let me tell you guys, that is not a good idea. I believe that if you are cheating with carbohydrates and sugar and you're trying to be strict on carnivore or the ketogenic diet, that is a horrible decision. I believe that it almost can make you unhealthier than what you are now, because that turns into the standard American diet. When you start combining lots of carbohydrates in sugar and you're combining that with a high fat, moderate to high protein, that is horrible. Also, what I believe can be happening with a lot of people, I've seen on my Facebook forums where people are like, oh, I'm just stalled and I had a cheat meal and I feel terrible. Well, of course you're gonna feel terrible. When your body is used to running on fat for energy and it's got this, beautiful timing going, and then all of a sudden you cheat with a bunch of French fries or cookies. Okay, this muley here is stealing my thunder. All right, let's go. Come on, buddy. Yeah. Okay, where was I? So, yeah, if you're combining a high-fat, high-protein diet with carbohydrates, that is terrible for your blood sugar. If your body is used to running on fat, and then all of a sudden you're inducing a lot of sugar, carbohydrates, and when I'm talking about carbohydrates, guys, I'm not really talking about vegetables. I'm talking about refined carbohydrates. The white flour, pasta, pizza, sugar. I don't care. I'm going to keep filming. Don't mind the plane. We're out here. We got,
We're outside the Hayden Airport.
Plant over here. We've got trains over here. We've got planes up above. So just run with it today, guys. All right. So I'm interrupted by the mule and I'm interrupted by John. So I forgot my train of thought.
And the airplane.
Yes. So if your body is running on fat and it is used to running on fat, and then you have a nice stable insulin level, and then all of a sudden you eat a bunch of sugar, carbohydrates, refined carbohydrates, your insulin level jacks up, your body's like, whoa, what are you doing? I mean, I don't understand why people are doing this, especially if you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to heal yourself. Guys, don't cheat. If people say, oh, I deserve a cheat meal or a cheat day once a week. No, you don't. These are not the diets to be cheating on. You need to be strict for, I would say, a good 4 to 6 months. You're going to heal yourself on a cellular level. You're going to, heal your metabolism. You're going to shed some body fat. You're going to get that insulin and that sugar under control. And then if you want to start adding back certain things into your diet to see, but to have these cheat meals and these cheat days, I don't agree with them. And that may sound a little harsh, but if you think that you need to be eating
especially once a week.
Yeah, if
once
you
a
need
week
to be
is ridiculous.
Eating a bunch of sugar all the time, in my opinion, guys, just go off the diet and go back to what you were doing, because frankly, I think you're doing more harm than good.
You have to have
having your metabolism go crazy up and down and your insulin and your sugar go like this all the time. I mean, that is not healthy. And anybody that thinks that it is, I don't know. I think you're crazy.
Yeah.
But
you have to be dedicated.
Yeah, you have to be dedicated to this, and you have to have a little bit of willpower. I mean, that's the name of the game. And again, I just get so frustrated with all these people cheating and, I just love the taste of food and this and that. Well, if that's the case, then, I don't know what to tell you, but I don't agree with the whole cheating thing. This is my horse here, Duke, and I trust him. I know he's not going to kick me. I would never get behind horses I don't know, but I've had this guy for like 24 years, and I know he'd never kick his mom.
So to back up what Deb's saying, and we did a video on the whole passion, find a passion.
Yeah.
And part of my dedication is my ice climbing and my rock climbing, and I know the more weight I lose, the stronger I become. It's going to help my passion of rock climbing and ice climbing.
Right.
So again, it's important to find a passion.
Find a hobby, something, because food should not be the love of your life.
No.
We have to get away from that mentality. And guys, frankly, frankly, if you don't get away from that mentality, I don't think any diet or lifestyle is going to be able to be sustained for very long. And this carnivore and keto is supposed to be something that we're going to do forever. It's just not a quick fix. It's not something that you can go on for 3 months, lose a bunch of body fat, get healthy, and then go back to your old way of eating. It's not going to work.
Right.
This is something that you have to be willing to change forever.
And at the same time, if you do break down and you have a cheat meal, not a cheat day, a cheat meal, don't beat yourself up. Just get back to it.
No, I disagree with Johnny on that.
Realize you had a weak moment.
Until you're healed cellularly, there should be no cheating.
Right.
I
We disagree here a little bit. But if you do, I'm saying don't beat yourself up. Do a fast. Get back.
Right.
Make up for it. You know,
don't keep doing these cheating. See, Johnny's not on these Facebook forums like I am. I get on there, and it's not just women, it's men too, that are constantly putting on there, oh, I got into the bag of Oreos and I ate the whole bag and now I feel guilty and feel terrible and I have no energy. What should I do? Well, number one, you shouldn't have eaten the whole bag of Oreos.
And remember, it's an experiment, and when you cheat, you're messing up the experiment.
Right. So just try to be a little dedicated. And I mean, for gosh sakes, if you can't stick with something for 60 days, I don't know, maybe I'm being a little harsh. Maybe I'm more like a drill sergeant. Johnny's a little more forgiving with food because he loves food.
You dirtbag, put those potato chips away.
If you put your mind to something and you say you're going to do it, you know, just do it. Just do it. So anyways, that's my little rant. That's my little, just don't cheat, guys. I mean, don't cheat on these diets. You're going to get better success if you just try to be strict for at least 90 days. Okay, give it 90 days. You can do it for 90 days. 90 days is a drop in the pin, or what is it? Drop in the bucket? Drop in the bucket compared to a lifetime. So, all right. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to like smack me for being too hard on people, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. I'll comment back. If you haven't subscribed, hit that bell notification. It'll let you know when Johnny and I put up a new video. And just remember, keep eating meat.
Hey, and one more thing I want to mention.
But meat does heal, guys.
One more thing. Deb mentioned the Facebook groups. Join some of these Facebook groups and get some support. And they'll really help you.
I don't know. Some of the Facebook groups promote cheating and stuff, which I do. I like the Facebook groups. I like the support. But sometimes what I'm finding is these little cliques get in. Excuse me. Sorry. Where they kind of support each other cheating, and that's fine. I don't want to be like, okay, you cheated one time, you know, you're out of the club. That's not it. But if you want to heal and if you want to lose the body fat and you want to get healthy, you can't have all this cheating. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm telling you, when the weight starts to come off and you start to build the muscle and you start to look in the mirror and you're like, man, it's working, it becomes motivational to see yourself, the transformation that can happen. So just believe in yourself, stick with it, and like Deb said, keep eating meat.
Yeah, and remember, guys, we are not horses. We don't graze 24/7, okay? No.
Right. Yeah.
One or two meals a day, that's all you need, no
so
snacking.
You'll notice the hay, and these guys are just standing around grazing all day.
And clearly this one here is using it as a bed.
But that's what they're meant to do.
That's right.
We are not meant to graze all day.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in, and until next time.